Welcome back to another episode of A Moment of Joy. I am Joy Stevens, and today I'm going to give you a little bit of a personal story. And I want to apologize in advance to my best friend because the story is about her, and she would be mad. She will be mad when she hears this. So, picture this. I am having knee surgery. I had a knee replacement in March of 2017. Now, during this knee replacement, once you leave the hospital, they give you painkillers, they give you anti-inflammatories, and they tell you, make sure that you take these painkillers on a regimented plan so that the pain doesn't escalate and then it's too hard to try to get back down under a certain pain threshold. So, here I am. My best friend has come to take care of me in my time of need. She wants to help me, but she's also has these other preconceived notions about painkillers and drugs and addiction, et cetera, et cetera. So, 2 o'clock in the morning, I wake up and I'm in pain. It's time for me to take another painkiller. My friend wakes up and she has a medical degree, so she knows what she's doing. And I tell her I need another pain pill. And she says, okay. She goes to the kitchen, she comes back, she gives me a pill, I take it, I try to go back to sleep. It helps a little bit, but it's just not enough. And I still feel restless and agitated, and my knee is throbbing, and I don't understand. And so a couple hours later, we're now 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, I don't know what happened, but I really need a pain pill. Like, that last one didn't work. And she goes, well, I gave you an anti-inflammatory. Ma'am, you did what? Well, I didn't want you to get too hooked on the opiates and blah, blah, blah. And hey, listen, I'm supposed to take a painkiller every 6 hours. I have now gone 10 hours without a painkiller because you thought with your presumptions that an anti-inflammatory would get the job done. Now, why am I telling you this story? Every day in society, we think we know what's good for someone else. We think, based on our preconceived notions, that this will be good enough, that we don't have to go all the way to the painkiller because an anti-inflammatory should get it done. And I'm speaking specifically to the corporations out there who think that they can fix things with an anti-inflammatory when a painkiller is needed, especially when you should have that regimented action of alleviating pain every so often. What I mean by this, annual training, refresher training, training new people that come in, all about how to treat each other, how to communicate, how to be leaders of people, and how to be leaders of others when you're not a leader of people, how to lead by example. All of this helps alleviate the pain that happens when you have an organization that is learning to work together. If you really want to have an inclusive organization, you have to apply the appropriate medicine to the body of the, I know I'm going a long way with this analogy. Stick with me. You have to apply the right thing at the right time. Don't think that you can do just the bare minimum and everything's going to be okay. Because as what happened to me, it's not enough. And people who are experiencing that pain in your organization will start to tell you it's not enough. And now me and my friend, we of course, she got me a painkiller, everything was fine, but I always tell this story because I always tell her, you know what you did. And she's a doctor. She should have known better. She had the right tools, but she let her own bias, her own preconceived notions dictate what she thought was good enough. She's probably cursing my name right now as I retell this story for the 5th time. But my point is, do what you know is needed, not what you think you can get by with. That is the moral to the story today. Do what you know is needed and not what you think you can get by with. That is how you alleviate the pain. Okay? Thank you for listening.